What is up, YouTube? Today we're here with another story time, and this story time is my last whooping ever. And we're gonna get right into how that happened. This was a crazy story. I ain't gonna lie. The way I got myself in this situation, this was completely on me, and I take full responsibility on it. As soon as it happened, I took responsibility for it. So it's like, yeah, let's get into it. So pretty much, this was in sixth grade, fresh in middle school, and I'm gonna give y'all the full thing. So this was in sixth grade. I'm gonna show some pictures on how I looked in sixth grade, so y'all get the memo of what type of kid I was. But pretty much, this was my favorite teacher all time. My favorite teacher all time. I was in third grade. I was in her class, and I was the worst kid in third grade. I used to get in trouble all the time, and she literally had my back for everything. Like, this teacher did not give up on me. Like, if she ever see this, thank you for not giving up on me, because they could have had me like in a crazy house, and I wasn't even a crazy dude. I was just one of them bad kids who was just being bad for no reason. So it was one of them things where in my school system, the teachers will get placed in different classes, as in, like, when the year go up, they'll be like, well, I'm leaving, but I'm going to fifth grade. Okay. So pretty much I had her in third grade, went the whole elementary. Our elementary is fourth through fifth. So not knowing about her, going to sixth grade, they said she was a teacher there. She was our science teacher. So pretty much, like in the last story time I told you, I was just a reckless kid. So how can I put it? I'm trying to put this in a great way. So pretty much, I had Miss M in science class. We had science for her. I wasn't really messing with science. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I was trying to do my best because this was my favorite teacher. I was not messing with it. So, like I said in my last story time, my friend John, I knew him since fifth grade. I had him the whole. We was in middle school 3 years in a row, plus fifth grade. So we was in school 4 years in a row. So every time I was doing something, I was with John. I thought John was my best friend, to be honest with you. So pretty much, me and John was always doing something. So one time we were doing like testing or something downstairs in the library, and it was our science teacher and our social studies teacher downstairs, and they were like keeping us, or whenever we switched, she would come down and get us, and we would have to go get our book bags to the class. So pretty much, we were switching, and the teacher, she was kind of big on the social studies teacher was kind of big, so she was like way back, right? So we get in the class before her, and then John opened Miss M cabinet, and the cabinet she had candy in it. It wasn't no crazy candy. It was just a little bullcrap candy. So we mess around. He messed around, open. He's like, "Oh God, I could jug it." I was like, "Nah, bro." Or I was like, or he said, "Nah, I won't." And then he looked at me, and I said, "I will." He's like, "You won't." And then as a kid, when you say you won't, it's GG's. I'm about to do it. Mess around, did it. We left. As soon as I hit out the like classroom, the teacher, she like, Adrian, what you doing? Cause I'm messing with my jacket like this. I told her, nah, I'm just getting my pick. I pulled my pick out, and I'm like, I'm just messing with my pick. That's all it was, and I put it back in my pocket. We go sit down in her class, bro. Tell me why. There was a white girl that snitched on me. Oh shit. On God, she put it on God and everything. She never snitched on me, but she snitched on me. I seen her. So pretty much what happened was, I'm doing this. She already suspicious of me. I'm caught because I did it. I went in there after he told me on God, like he said, after he said you won't in sixth grade, took it, put it in my pocket. I was messing with shit. That was on me, okay? As doing the heist, you can't never do that. And I messed up. That was on me. So pretty much, she told the teacher, because the teacher, she about to walk in, but then she stopped, turn around, and they talking like outside the room so you can see them. And I'm like, dang, bro, I might be caught. She said, Adrian, come here. And then she say, be honest with me. Did you take the candy? I said, no, it's just my pick. And then she like, let out your pockets, bro. I let out the pocket with candy, bro. I was like, dang, bro. And I was gone. And then that's when she sent me down there. She called the teacher, told her what I did, and then sent me to her. So pretty much, I go down there. I'm sitting down with the candy. I'm sitting under the candy. I think it was like a lollipop. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting under the candy like this. I'm just sitting. I think I was sitting like these. I was sitting like these the whole time, just sitting there. She come sit down. Like, we talking heart to heart, bro. Like, she like, did you take the candy? I like, bro. I like, yeah, bro. And then, but the thing I told her was, it was me and some other student, but the other student is bad. Like he always used to get in trouble for stuff. So I said his name instead of John because I thought the other student wasn't gonna care. Him getting out of school was luxury because to be honest with you, he would skip so much. Like there'd be times where we'd be walking to class, he'd just come open the door and he fresh in school. I'm like, yo, this dude skipping in middle school? You're crazy. So I said it was him. I said it was me and him. We took the candy, right? At this point, I'm the only one that's caught. So I'm going through all the repercussions. They sending me to the office, and then that's when she ended up crying, right? I end up crying. We both crying. I'm like, dang, bro, I messed up. She ended up calling my mom. She let my mom know what happened. My mom, she cussing me out over the phone. I forgot what she said, but I can remember what she told me IRL, so we gonna get to that part. So pretty much they sent me to the principal's office, and then they asked me questions. I told them it was that, and I was like, bro, let me just be honest. It was me and Jonathan. It wasn't the other dude. And let me be honest. It was me and John. It wasn't the other dude. And then they was like, okay. And so they end up calling John, asking him, was he like, did he have inspiration into it? He was like, well, yeah, you know what I mean? So they ended up giving us ISS for like 3 days for stealing candy. But before you go to ISS, you get the whole day of regular class before. Like, it's like the next day you get ISS. So we in there. Mind you, I was sitting on top of the candy. My math teacher, she was one of them teachers who was always on head. Like, she was always on your head. Like, it's never a day where she not on your head. I remember one time, we fresh in the class, I'm laughing loud. I got this ugly laugh in 6th grade. She kicked me out of class. I said, bro, that's crazy. I said, that's crazy. She said, I don't want to deal with it today, Adrian, go. Because I was one of them people, I never did my homework. Never in middle school. That's why I say do y'all grades, do school. So pretty much, she got the lollipop that I stole. I was sitting on top of the lollipop. I probably farted on it like 2 times. She eating it up. She thank you, Adrian. And I'm like, okay, you thought that was funny, but the whole time I farted on it. You know what I mean? I was sitting on top of that candy. She sucking it up. Even though she took it off the rack, and it don't matter. So pretty much, the next day we got ISS, but I didn't tell you about the trip home. So pretty much I was a car rider. So as soon as school got out, my parents picked me up. I didn't ride the bus. And dang. So we get in the car. I get in the car because I was the only one in middle school at the time. My dad yelled at me. He like, so you stealing? And my mom, I don't think she was in the car. I just remember him saying, so you stealing? And he was mad at me because I ratted. I snitched on someone else instead of taking the blame. And he was like, if he was the dude, he would have beat me up because I snitched. I was like, bro. What do you mean I snitched, bro? We both did it. I was like, bro, there's no way. I was like, bro, I snitched on John. I was like, bro, I snitched. And then that's when I was like, bro, that's crazy. But then we get home, right? I think this was in the car ride. I'm just gonna tell you what my mom said. So pretty much we driving, and my mom was like, this was the only teacher that had your back. Because pretty much I wasn't really an academic warrior at all. So I was just in school. So she was like, this is the only teacher that had your back. And you messed around and stole from her. The only teacher that had your back, you stole from her. And I was like, bro, dang. That's when I really sat down and thought about it. I think that was when she was on the phone with me. And then she was like, she called me the dummy. She said, you're dumb. Like, you gotta be dumb. And that's why I really started thinking about it, because I was like, dang, I never really thought about that. Because, like, Miss M was my favorite teacher in middle school. Like, not middle school, in primary, because we had primary, elementary, middle school, high school. So she was my favorite teacher. And to think I was really doing that was one of the craziest things in the world. So pretty much, I got home, right? My mom was gonna give me the whooping. Bro, I had shorts on, so we had uniform. You could only wear red collar, black collar, or a white collar, or a gray collar. You could only wear khaki pants, khaki shorts, black pants, or black khakis, or like black cargo shorts. Pretty much that day I could tell you to fit down to the bone. I wore khaki shorts, cargo, and a red shirt, and some socks, some white socks, and I think they were like some black and red Jordans. Bro, this day, I swear to God, this was the first day I ever used this method where I put more clothes on. But the thing was, I came to school in shorts. So I got all my shorts, put all my shorts on. Bro, when I tell you, my mom yelled at me. She hit me with one of these. She ain't have it like that. Like, you know, like when they hit them like these. No. She just had it. Just, and I just remember like me just taking it. Pause. I just remember she just hit me, right? I was taking it. Then she hit me on my ankle. I was like, oh my God. I said, and she kept hitting me on my ankle. I was like, oh. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I was taking it like a champ, bro. Pause. Till she hit my ankle. And it was GG's after that. It was GG's, bro. And one thing about me, it was GG's, bro. It was GG's. Once you hit skin, and I never got my ankle hit a day in my life. Like, every time I got a whooping, it was always where it's supposed to be. Always hit target. This was the first time it actually hit my ankle. Man, that was my biggest weakness. I ain't dropped, but I'm crying. Mind you, this is the worst whooping ever based off the fact of what I did and the aftermath of I thought I was smart. I was outsmarting the system, and then I low-key got hit. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yeah, I got this in the bag. I was taking it till it hit my, what is, oh, I forgot what it's called, bro. But yeah, till it hit my calf, bro. Yeah, it hit my calf, not my ankle. It hit my calf, and it was GG's. That they took my phone, but I was one of them people where they didn't really take my phone. They just take my game because they knew I was stuck on the game crazy. So they took my game but kept my phone. They just say stay off the phone, and then you get your game back when you get your game back. So pretty much, and we had cable too, so I was stuck on watching TV. It was horrible, bro. I was watching Disney Channel for like ever because, like, how can I put it? I didn't mess with Nickelodeon because it was just like SpongeBob, and I did not mess with Cartoon Network because whenever I put on the channel, it was Angry Grandpa. I'm not watching Angry Grandpa, so I just went on Disney Channel. I was just bored, bro. But then I'd be on my phone sneaking. I would get caught every time, bro, and I'd just give up the phone. I'd just be like, bro. They'd be like, what you doing? Because I'd be in like weird positions. I'd be like under my bed, hanging down, like looking at it, or just be doing something weird. And they'd be like, what are you doing? I'd just be like, and then they just take the phone from me. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was just doing it. So pretty much, that was my worst whooping ever. And then, let me tell you, we got ISS. We was waiting in the office. There was this dude in the office. He was about to get suspended or something, but he was like, yeah, my dad don't care. He a dumbass. And then he was like, y'all about to get in trouble? And then my friend John said, nah. And then they looked at me. I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, I can tell by the way you looking, you about to get in trouble. And he laughed at me. He was like, yeah, you about to get a whooping. Yeah, like, bro. He was just making fun of me because he knew I was about to get a whooping. And he was like, y'all be safe. And then I remember it was like a year down the line because it was either my 8th grade year or my 7th. He looked at me. He was like, yeah, I remember you was about to get a whooping. And I was like, dang, bro. I never seen him since then. I mean, I seen him at Walmart one time. He was working. And I ain't say nothing, though. Because, like, why would I bring that up? Type shit. But anywho, that's the end of the story time. Hope y'all like the gameplay down below. Hope y'all like the video. Hope y'all mess with me. Hope y'all rock with me. Because it's the end of the video. This is my second story time. So, yeah. Be good, treat your mom good, do your work, do your schoolwork, do all that, because you don't want to be a dummy, and you don't want whoopings, and you don't want to be you want to be an academic warrior at the end of the day. So, I'm out of here.
I need everyone to like this video and subscribe right now. I'm gonna make Lil Slime come get you. You don't want Lil Slime to come get you, because when he get you, it's gonna get wicked.